everyone, my name is Shukur and today we are going to talk about pricing marketing. You remember last time we was talking about service marketing, and today we are going to focus only on pricing marketing. So after reading the material of uh, from material we was given to start before starting the in class, and we come with like 4 questions which we reflect about the material we learned at 9. So the first question was, what is price marketing? Uh, Price marketing is a process of setting price of the product or the service. This is a process where you determine and evaluate and position the price in the marketing. So the second question is different strategy used in pricing marketing. So we have like 4 strategies while pricing the marketing. So the first one is cost plus pricing. This is where you like identify and determine all the cost about the product or service and add on the makeup in order to like to come up with the profit, or to add up that profit that will help you to generate, as the business is focusing on generate the profit from satisfied customers. The second is competitive based pricing. This is that process where you like evaluate and analyze the competitors price, and you based on their price to set your price according to your competitors. So they say the fourth one is value based pricing. This is where you're like estimating the price according to how the customer perceives your product. We may say sometimes your product may seem to be like classic, and you need to price at a higher price in order to like show the creator that product they perceive is on higher quality. To mean if you price it on low cost, they pretend and thought that the price is not, it is on like low quality. So to mean you're faking them. This, the fourth is penetration pricing. As the first session we learned last time, we saw that penetration is where you're setting a low price of your product in order to like to put you in the market and earn more market share. And the last one is skimming. This is where you put your product or service on a higher price and later on reduce that price in order to like interest and attract the customer to consume that product. The third question is, how do you determine the selling price of the product? So this you based on the different factors. So the cost of producing the product. So to me, so your product costs you, so you're going to base on the cost that product or service charges in order to like determine what price you are going to set. For example, I may say I'm producing a chair, and the overall cost of that chair it's like $5, and in order to like, in business we intend to like gain profit, and we generate our business in order to get profit, and you add on that cost, you add like $2 in order to put that profit. The second is the target market. Since your product is new in that target market, so you need to like use like penetration pricing, as you are new on that market. To mean you don't have enough market share. The third is competitive landscape. So you are going to base on the competitors in order to like pricing your product. And the last one is how the customer perceive that product. To mean if they perceive on a good level, to mean you are likely to like put a higher price, which is likely you think that and you desire that your product will be consumed as they perceive your product on the good level. The third question was, what are the simplest or major pricing strategies? So we saw strategy. On the second question was cost price pricing, competitive based pricing, value based pricing, penetration, and scamming. What I saw is simple is cost price. Though is that price you determine and they identify those costs about the product and you add some makeup. And the second is based on the competitors. So you relate your product to the competitors in order to like determine what price you need to do. Okay, the major one is value based. This is very complicated since you will need like to see the value, the benefit of that product, and how the customer perceive that product. This makes her hard to like use this strategy to pricing. And penetration and scheming is very complicated since penetration can put you on a higher risk to the rust to the loss. And scheming, so you are intending to like give a higher price which may like decrease your customer since your product is going to be on a higher price compared to the competitive one. And the last question is, what is pricing curve? Pricing curve is a graphical representation of price relating to the demand of the product. Thank you. This is all we have today.